She replaced you. And in that moment, everything inside you collapsed. The silence after her goodbye wasn't just quiet, it was cruel. It echoed every second you gave her, every word you meant, every plan you thought was shared. Chapter 1. The moment she chose him, hear this clearly. The moment she chose him was the moment you were set free. You think you lost something irreplaceable. You think you're the one who wasn't enough. But the truth? You were never the one begging to be chosen. She was. She just didn't know it yet. Most men drown in that moment. They spiral. They try to understand. They replay every conversation, every look, every flaw in the mirror. They ask, was he better than me? Did she ever love me? Can I get her back? But that's not the mindset of a man who wins. That's the mindset of a man still seeking validation from someone who walked away. What you need to understand is this. She didn't replace you because you failed. She replaced you because she never truly saw your value. And that is not your loss, it's hers. Because here's the reality. The man who is chosen only when it's convenient was never truly wanted. But the man who is abandoned and rises in silence, he becomes unforgettable. You don't win by getting her back. You win by becoming someone she'll never have access to again. You rise. You grow. You disappear from her world without a single word. Because when a woman replaces you, she's not making a mistake in that moment. She's planting the seed of future regret. And when that seed grows, when the noise dies down, when the excitement fades, and she looks back, she won't see the man she left. She see the man she never got to know, the man she can't find in anyone else. A man who changed not because of her, but because she was never truly worth his pain. This isn't a story of heartbreak. It's the beginning of your rebirth. You don't lose when she leaves. You lose if you follow. Let her go. Let the silence speak. And let her wonder what kind of man she just lost. Because when you finally understand this, she didn't replace you. She just freed you to become the man she could never deserve. Chapter 2. The fall that builds you. There's a pain that only silence brings. It doesn't scream. It doesn't explain. It just lingers like the space she used to fill now. Empty, cold, still. You sit with it. You try to breathe through it. And deep down, part of you hopes she'll come back. Not because you still want her, but because you want to feel wanted again. That's the trap. She left, and now the story you're telling yourself is one of failure. Like something in you was broken. Like if you had been stronger, more charming, more everything, she would have stayed. But the truth is this. She didn't leave because of your weakness. She left before you even had the chance to become strong. What you feel now isn't just heartbreak. It's ego death. It's the collapse of the illusion that love means being chosen. You thought love meant proving your worth to her. Now you understand. Real love begins when you stop begging to be seen. She replaced you, and you thought that was the end. But endings are just beginnings in disguise. Because now, finally, you're forced to see yourself without her. No distractions. No lies. No approval. You see the parts of you that need to rise. The weakness you must kill. A fire you must build. This pain is your forge. You don't become powerful when you win her back. You become powerful when you stop caring if she ever notices who you become. Because that man, the one who rises from rejection without a word, that man becomes legend, not for her, not for revenge, but because pain is no longer his master. Let it burn. Let it break you. Let it crush every illusion you had about who you were. And then start walking, not toward her, not toward the past, but toward the version of you who doesn't even remember the name of the one who left. If you're feeling that deep pain right now, remember, you're not alone. This isn't a story of defeat, it's one of transformation. Hit like if you want to keep learning how to turn your loss into power. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next chapters where you'll discover how to rise stronger than ever before. Chapter 3. Becoming the man she'll never meet again. You stop checking your phone. You stop wondering if she misses you. You stop building fantasies where she comes back, tears in her eyes, begging for another chance. Why? Because you've finally realized something most men never do. She was never the destination. She was the distraction. The man you were with her, he was soft in the wrong ways. He believed that love meant sacrifice, even if it cost his dignity, even if it meant abandoning himself to keep her around. But the man you are becoming, he doesn't need to be chosen. He chooses himself every single day. No more chasing, no more hoping, no more living in reaction to the absence of someone who never truly saw you. She replaced you? Good, because now there is nothing left to lose. And that's when you become dangerous. You begin to build, silently, ruthlessly, while she scrolls through a new life trying to feel something. You become the man who feels nothing but purpose. You train, you focus, you cut every excuse. You cut everyone who drains you. You look in the mirror not to judge, not to mourn, but to see how far you've come since the day she walked out. You stop asking questions like, was I enough for her? And start asking, am I becoming enough for the life I was meant to live? That's the pivot. That's when the wound becomes the weapon. And that weapon isn't used to hurt her. It's used to destroy the man you used to be. Because he was the one who accepted breadcrumbs. He was the one who feared being alone. He was the one who waited for her to realize what she had. But now, there is no going back. No more softness in your spine. No more wishful thinking. She left. She replaced you. Let her watch as you replace the man who ever needed her in the first place. Chapter 4. When she looks back, you're already gone. Time passes. Not much, just enough. Enough for the thrill of her new choice to wear off. Enough for the noise to fade. Enough for the silence to echo again. But this time, not around you, around her. Now, she starts to wonder. Not loudly, not openly. Just in small, sharp flashes at 2 a.m. a name. A moment, a question. She looks for traces of you. A photo, a voice, a sign that maybe you're still within reach, but you're not. You're not angry. You're not bitter. You're just gone, not hiding, not pretending, just evolved beyond recognition. That's what haunts her. She didn't expect to miss you. She expected to move on. But what she replaced you with wasn't you. Not even close. And now there's nothing she can do about it. Because you didn't stay still. You didn't wait for her to notice your worth. You became a man whose silence is louder than any apology, whose absence is heavier than any goodbye. She wonders if you still think about her, but she never asks. She wonders if she made a mistake, but she'll never say it. And even if she did, it wouldn't matter. Because when a man rises from betrayal without vengeance, without words, with only purpose and discipline, he becomes untouchable, not as a fantasy, not as revenge, but as a symbol of what she can no longer access. She'll scroll through your life like a stranger, watching you become everything she didn't have the patience to wait for. That's when she understands she didn't just lose you. She lost the version of herself that could have grown beside you. But it's too late now. You're not coming back, not because you hate her, but because the man she knew no longer exists. Chapter 5. You were always the prize, she replaced you. But here's the ultimate truth. You were never the one losing. She was. She walked away searching for something better. But better doesn't exist outside of you. It's not a person. It's a state of mind, a force. A man who owns himself completely. You didn't lose her love. You lost a chapter that was never meant to define your story. Every moment of pain, every sleepless night, every doubt you battled, it forged you into someone unstoppable. The man she left behind is gone because you chose yourself over being someone's option. You didn't beg for love. You didn't chase validation. You didn't crumble. You rose. And in rising, you created something no one can take away. Yourself. So let her regret it. Let her wonder. Let her realize what she lost too late. But you keep walking. You keep building. You keep becoming. Because a man who truly knows his worth doesn't need anyone else to prove it. He stands alone, proud and unshaken. That man is you. Now, and that is the Stoic victory. Not in winning her back, but in winning yourself. She replaced you. Her biggest mistake was never knowing the prize she lost. And now, you carry the power she could never take away. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay with you on your journey toward inner strength. Leave a comment with the phrase that hit you the most, or share your personal experience. A Stoic man never loses. Share this video with someone who needs to understand that their worth depends only on themselves. Until next time, stay strong, keep growing, and always remember, you were, are, and will always be the true prize.